In the last 10 meetings against Manchester City, they have beaten us 9 times. We have only won one of those 10 games, no draws. We have only scored 5 goals and they've scored 25 times in those 10 matches. City are also on a 17-game winning streak, the longest ever in English football. Can we be able to do the unthinkable? Let's hope so. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the match preview for Arsenal against Manchester City. I always say it seems like we play these guys in Liverpool every single month. I think the last 7 months we have played City 4 times, in Liverpool like another 4 or 5 times when we play them later this season. So yeah, it's not the best of teams to face, and City definitely is the worst of them all to face. In this video I'm going to be talking about the all-time record, City's form, and obviously at the end my lineup and my prediction for the game. So let's get straight into it. So for the all-time record, City has won 98. City have won 98, definitely not won 98. Arsenal have won 98 games. Let me correct that again. Arsenal have won 98 games. City have won 59, and they've been 48 draws. The thing I'd say about that is in the last 5 years, City have been closing that gap insanely. I think they had like 50 wins or something in the last like 7 years. Like 7 years ago they were like on 50 and then now on 59. So that gap is closing very, very much. And if we keep on playing like we are and they keep on playing like they are, we could be talking about this in the next 10 years, and we could be saying Arsenal still on 98 and City on 70 or something. So yeah, the recent results at the Emirates Stadium between the two teams. In the 2019-2020 season, they beat us 3-0. The previous season before that, they beat us 2-0. The previous season before that, again, they beat us 3-0. And then before that, we had a 2-2 draw and a 2-1 victory. 3 wins for City, 1 for Arsenal, and 1 draw. They've scored 11 goals in those 5 meetings, and we scored 4. There's also that Carabao Cup meeting earlier this season where they beat us 4-1. So clearly, it's not a good record for us facing City recently. As I said in the intro, last 10 meetings, we've only won once. That's in all competitions and at both stadiums and Wembley and all those stadiums where we faced each other in the last 10 games. 7 Premier League games, 2 Carabao Cup games, and 1 FA Cup game. They've won 9. Obviously, the one win came last season in the FA Cup. Probably the best day to do it, I'd say the best day to get a win. They've scored 25 goals in the last 10 meetings. I do not like facing these guys, and it's like literally everyone: De Bruyne, Sane, Sterling, Otamendi, Demichel. It's literally everyone. City's form, let me get into City's form now. They're unbeaten in 16 Premier League games, and in those 16 Premier League games they've kept 12 clean sheets. They only conceded away to Chelsea 1 goal, away to Liverpool 1 goal. They also conceded 1 away to Everton, those teams that you'd expect to score. And they had a disappointing draw way back in December against West Brom, 1-1 draw. 12 wins in a row for them, 17 in all competitions, including that game against Arsenal in December in the Carabao Cup. And their goal scoring record in those 17 games, it's crazy. It's crazy. Not even 17 games. Let's talk about the 12 where they've won 12 in a row. They've scored 31 goals and they've conceded 3. That is crazy. That is a team where you don't really like facing right now. You wouldn't want to face a City right now because their games are really, really hard, but they don't care about that. They always win every single game. Their players are recovering from injury. Definitely a very, very hard game for us. So it's a game I'm not looking forward to. Is there a chance for us to win it? I don't know. I just hope so. So which kind of lineup would I go for to try and get 3 points against City? Let me now talk about what my lineup would be and my prediction for the game. So for my lineup, I'd definitely go with Leno in goal, and then my back four would change. I'd actually bring back Tierney on the left side, Cedric on the right side, Holding and Gabriel in central defense. Now, the thing is, people would say rest Tierney and Partey for the Europa League game, but the thing is, I don't even think the Premier League is over yet. I actually think the top six is easier to get than winning the Europa League. If we beat City and Tottenham, Aston Villa lose their games, we are eighth, and that's like 1 point or 2 points behind Everton, who will be fifth, sixth. So definitely a chance. If you get 2 wins, 3 wins in a row, you'll be like in fifth. My central midfield, I'd go with Shaq and Mohamed El Neni instead of Sabas. So I'd rest Sabas for the Europa League game. I'd try and balance it out. So from the defense, I've rested Bellerin and Luiz. And then in midfield, I've given Sabas a rest. And then in front of them, I'd go with Pepe on the right and Gabriel Martinelli on the left. They can rotate here and there. Obviously, Pepe has been doing well on the left side. And then I'd have Saka as the number 10. All these three players can rotate however they want. Saka can come on the right, Pepe can be the number 10, Martinelli can stick on the left, which I'd prefer anyway, but I definitely don't think that would happen. And then Lacazette up front. That also means I've given rests to Smith Rowe, who's been deserving a rest for a while. And then Odegaard has also gotten a rest, Aubameyang. So it's a balanced squad. It's still a strong squad, a squad that is capable with Martinelli, Tierney, and all those coming in. And then on the bench, Ryan, Luiz, Pablo Mari, Bellerin, Odegaard, Emil Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang, Willian, and Dani Ceballos. So that is my lineup. My prediction for the game, I'm going to go with the same results. We had the last result we had against City was a 2-2 draw. The last positive result, apart from the FA Cup, it was a 2-2 draw. So I'm going to go with that again. Arsenal 2, Manchester City 2, Aubameyang to score, and probably it's a hard one. Maybe Pepe. I'd say Pepe to score. I could easily see a 3-3, a 4-0 for City. It could go either way, but I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. That's my final score. Arsenal 2, City 2. Let me know what your prediction is. Let me know what your lineup is. Make sure you drop a like on the video. I'll really appreciate it. Of course, make sure you join us for the match reaction after the game. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.